Welcome back, Covenant fans. For this episode of Covenant Remnants, we'll be diving into Merg Vol's Covenant faction, the main Covenant splinter group in Halo-Spartan Assault. Before I begin, I have a quick announcement to make. A few days ago, Covenant Canon reached its 1-year anniversary. Thanks to all you guys who stuck by me since day one. You are the reason Covenant Canon is around, and I am truly honored by everyone's support. With that out of the way, let's get right into it. Following the end of the Human Covenant War and the dissolution of the Old Covenant Empire, a radical Sangheili Zealot Merg founded and led a rogue Covenant splinter group, believing himself to be the true heir to the San Shum. In 2554, he led his Covenant in a large-scale assault on the human colony of Draetheus V, violating the ceasefire of 2552. The UNSC was successful in alerting the planet of the Covenant's attack, and evacuation began. Early in the battle, the Covenant quickly took control of the planet's moon, X50. As the battle raged on, Merg discovered the true purpose of Draetheus V's moon. It was a Forerunner device that could be used to build or destroy entire worlds. The Covenant's supreme leader activated the primary weapon of the X50 construct. Directed towards the planet, the beam began to disintegrate Draetheus V, destabilizing the planet's surface. Enormous slabs of rock were slowly flowing away from the planet's surface, and both the UNSC and the Covenant troops were scrambling to get to safety as the UNSC continued to evacuate the planet. While the UNSC forces hijacked Covenant ships to evacuate civilians, Spartan Sarah Palmer took a Covenant Phantom and made her way to X50 to confront Merg The Spartan eventually killed Vol at the control center and sabotaged the device, stopping the dismantling process of the planet. But even after their leader's death, the Covenant forces remained on the moon as they were protecting a device that was generating materials needed to build worlds. It started with the remains of a Spartan who fell shortly before Merg death. However, the UNSC managed to drive the Covenant off the moon, and the device was quickly shut down. After the battle of Draetheus V and the death of Merg his Covenant faction was completely dissolved. One of Vol's lieutenants and possible kinsman, Park joined another Covenant faction, this one led by Supreme Commander Jul M. Dama. Though his rule over his Covenant faction was brief, Merg left a lasting impact on the galaxy, as he was one of the first to instigate conflicts with the United Nations Space Command after the end of the Covenant War. Well, I believe that's it for today. Next week, Covenant Canon's own Nakai Vodar will be going over the Peace Treaty of 2552 that was signed in February of 2553 by Lord Terrence Hood and the Arbiter Thel Vadam. Until then, may Urus's everlasting light shine your path. Victory to clan and kin, fellow Covenant fans. Covenant Canon, out.
Ihuro iko vorog esas